Good morning, everybody. Hey, Maple Dude here. We're heading out to the cabin building world headquarters of Central Wisconsin earlier this morning than usual because we got a cabin that's leaving today. We got to catch it before it leaves. So come along. So guys, we're here at the end of July. That's when this is being taped. And hope you guys all have had a great summer so far. Hard to believe it's already about 2/3 done. It's been a pretty nice, Midwest summer here, I would say, in Wisconsin. Pretty good heat, some really hot days, and then a little bit of humidity. But this year, a lot of moisture, a lot of rain, in my opinion. So, very, very green and lush. That corn's already tasseling out. All right, guys, we're here. We're at the cabin headquarters of Central Wisconsin, and something new today, we're gonna see the birth of a cabin. We're gonna see the cabin come out of a shed, essentially into the new world. And we'll also take a look at this cabin. It's a new one. It's gonna be going on a trailer. Hopefully we'll see that too. And it's gonna get hauled out of here and delivered today. So let's go see what the mastermind of Jonas and his crew has made in this new cabin. So they got the back end lifted up with the dollies or the wheels under it. Now we're gonna go to the front here. We're gonna see Paul pull it out. Well, that machine sure doesn't look like much, but it can really move a heavy, heavy building. That's really cool. Okay, let's go inside this 15 by 50 cabin and get a look at the interior and let you know about the quality of these Amish-built cabins that Jonas and the crew puts together. Hopefully it's enough light in here that we can take a good look. Not too bad, guys. As you can see, we got that knotty pine interior on the walls, on the ceiling. Gives it that nice rustic cabin look. And as we go ahead here, there's a little hallway you can see ahead there that leads down to the bathroom. But let's go back to the kitchen. I'm doing a voiceover here. We got that live oak edge countertop. We got a sink in there. You've got black kitchen fixtures. That's becoming really popular now, is the black fixtures, the black outlet covers, the black handles on the cabinets. We're seeing a lot of people choose that every time almost they order a cabin lately. Thanks to me, I hope, because it was that first video with the cabin with the black fixtures I put out. I think that's what made it popular. You got that soft close on the drawers. Let's take a look up there. There's a loft. Every cabin includes a loft. You don't have to have a loft, but it includes a loft. So there will be a deduction if you don't want the loft. You get a shipman's ladder that comes up and stores close to the wall when you don't use it. Loft up here. This loft has a dormer. You got lights, switch, outlet in the loft. But again, that dormer to the left gives it more room, and that dormer has a window as well. Let's go over here to the other end. There's also another loft here at the other end of this cabin. That was an additional added feature for this customer. And again, same thing, you've got a window in the gable end of the loft. That's standard with a loft, and then that dormer with a window, sliding window over there, and again, lights and outlets up here. Time to go back down. This customer has a chimney, so that's all ready and set to go. You get all the hardware, all the piping, flashing to put in your wood stove. Supplemental baseboard electric heat you can see there, and on the floor you do have the vinyl plank flooring. You have a few choices of colors with that. That's a great, durable, really maintenance-free flooring. Electric, 100 amp electric. You can upgrade it to 200 amp if you wish for a small additional fee. Now let's go over here. In each master bedroom, and each cabin includes one bedroom. This is the master bedroom. It's the big bedroom in this cabin that has a closet. So there you go, guys. There's a light up in the closet there. All the little details and features, they are not overlooked. Thermostat for the electric heat in each room. And again, electric baseboard heat. Let's go out into the living area. You get a ceiling fan as standard equipment in this room. You got, now this cabin, I misspoke a little bit earlier. It does not have an extra bedroom. It just has the one. So we're gonna go into the bathroom here. You got the shower, and you did see the pocket door, saves space, slides right into the wall. Right in there, they're going to put their washer and dryer. You can get washer and dryer hookups for these. And then in here, this little closet has the pressure tank and the hot water heater. And again, the ever-present magic box. This is where that area slides over a box in the concrete slab, and you line up your plumbing, and your plumber hooks it from underneath. Very simple system. Sink, vanity. Again, the same hickory cabinetry in the bathroom as in the kitchen. Let's go over here, guys. And then as you can see there, guys are out there getting ready, talking about moving this cabin onto the trailer, which we will show after we get through the tour of this cabin itself. So again, this is a 15 by 50, guys. They can go up to 16 by 60. They can be a bit bigger, but this is a pretty big cabin. Nice open living kitchen area space here. Guys, I think you'll be very pleased if you go ahead and pursue one of these cabins. Now we're gonna go outside, get a quick run around the outside, guys. There's a view of that dormer up there with the window. The darker steel, that's popular. You got outdoor lights, guys. All these cabins have lights outside. They have outlets outside, and they have a water spigot, which I will show you later. That's the metal entry door with half glass. Now over here, guys, this is an opening that's going to go into the addition. That's why that portion is unfinished yet. I will show you that addition briefly. There's a back door, again metal, and that one outswings. And you got the half glass on it. Again, 15 by 50 here, guys. It has a 6 inch eave hanging over the side of the sidewall for the roof. Up there you saw the vents for the plumbing, for the dryer. There's your water. And then, guys, as we go along here, that maintenance-free 40-year warranty metal exterior. And again, if you get a quick look under here, spray foam insulation in the floor and in the ceiling. You can see that spray foam is closed off to the elements below. Going around the back end, there's an outlet on the back wall here. There's that roof I was talking about. If you go 14 wide, you get a 1 foot overhang of your eave. And then that's where your electric is going to go in on this cabin. And this is that 10 by 20 addition that will go on the cabin. It's closed off on that side for transport. And this one's still being worked on because it was going to get delivered a couple days later. But that will come out on that truck too and be put together on site. 10 by 20 addition. That's a whole nother room, and it's just like going into another part of the cabin, and it will be attached right there. Now let's take a look at Paul load this cabin on his trailer.
Har ikke kjempe ting.
All right, guys, what you saw there was the birth of a cabin. Very rarely seen before in the wild. But, guys, if you're interested in cabins like this, please contact me. I'll leave my contact information in the description of the video below. And you can get a hold of me and we can talk about cabin options, cabin sizes. I can get you quotes and get the whole process started. And then you too can see your cabin head down the road like this one just did towards the final destination. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. And remember, always keep it real.